Hello guys, it's Katie and welcome back to another video. In today's video I have an organization video for you guys. So I'm going to be organizing my current whips, which if you're not familiar, whips stands for works in progress, and I'm also going to be organizing some yarns that I have gotten recently. So with that, we're just going to get straight into this, y'all. I'm starting this video on the floor just because I figured it'd be easier than moving my camera back and forth, and I'm going to be doing the organization right here, so I figured we might as well just stay right here for the whole video. So I'm going to show y'all the bins that I have first. So all of these came from Belle's Outlet. So I have two of these that are gray and kind of like a medium size here. And then I have two of these that are gray and white and a little bit bigger. So as I organize each one, I'm going to tell you my plan for it and kind of show you what I'm doing. So this first big one here is going to be my Lion Brand Pound of Love yarns, because as I'm sure you saw recently, I am making my temperature blanket out of that yarn. So I have a lot of skeins of it that I don't currently have a place for. So all of them are going to go in this one bin. That way, as I change colors throughout the project, I have them all in one location. Okay, so that is this first bin. Now I obviously don't have all of the colors in here. Quite a few of them are in my room currently, and I did not bring them in here, and not all of them are going to fit in here at once, which is okay, because I will probably have 2 or 3 out at a time that are like in my close temperature range that I'm currently using at the time. And then as seasons change and stuff, and as I need the different colors, I can take them from this bin and use them, obviously, and replace the other ones in here. So that is what this bin is. So this next bin is going to be my yarns that I have recently gotten that I have not tried before and like I'm really excited about, so they're going to be in this bin here. So I'm just going to show y'all what I have here for this bin. A lot of this stuff you may have seen recently in hauls and stuff, because like I said, most of this is newer yarns that I've gotten recently. So I have 2 of the Basic Stitch Anti-Pilling yarns from Lion Brand, and these are in the colorway Critter Craze. So I have 2 skeins of that. I have a Mainstays velvet yarn. I want to get a couple more of these online, but I was only able to find one at my local Walmart. But this is a new yarn that I'm not sure if it's exactly new, but it's new to me, put it that way, and I want to try it. So I also have 2 skeins of the Sparkle Chenille yarn from, again, Mainstays, and these are in the Angel Wing colorway. So these are super chunky, and I definitely want to use them for something. So this is, like I said, my bin of ones that I haven't tried before. And I'm sure y'all also saw recently I did a video of yarns I tried for the first time in 2021 and what I thought of them. I'm planning on doing the same thing for 2022, so I thought it'd be good to keep all of those yarns that I'm trying for the first time in the same place. So for now, that is it for this bin. There's still quite a bit of room in here, but I am going to add a little bit more in a little bit. But for now, I'm going to move on. Okay, so for my next bin, I'm going to be adding yarns that I want to use really soon, / yarns that I have like multiple skeins for and I'm currently working on the project. So for example, I'm working on a blanket and I have a lot of skeins of the same yarn for this blanket. So the ones that I haven't used yet are going to go in this bin, as well as some others that I have projects for that are coming up soon. So like this, I'm planning on using for Valentine's Day. So this is going to go in this bin. This is the Burnett Velvet yarn by Yarnspirations, and this is in the colorway Softened Blue. I also have one here in Gray Orchid, and again, that is for a project I want to make soon. I have 2 of the Peyton's Classic Wool worsted yarns in the color Claret, and again, currently I have a project going that uses these. Next, I have a bunch of Burnett Velvet yarns in the colorway Quiet Pink. This is the blanket that I mentioned, so I have a bunch of these for as I get further along in the blanket, and I'll obviously need more. I'm quite sure you can tell that I'm obsessed with velvet right now, but that's okay. So I currently don't have any plans for this, but I do just want to add this here because I want to make something with it soon. But this is the Red Heart Scrubby Sparkle yarn, and this is the colorway Pink Grapefruit. So I think it's really cute, obviously, for some scrubbies coming up soon, hopefully. So that is what I currently have here for this bin. So for my 4th and final bin that I have here today to organize, this is going to be my WIPs bin. So projects that I'm currently working on, or I shouldn't really say currently because most of them I've started and kind of given up on for multiple months, but they are projects that I want to return to at some point, so they're going to be in this bin, just waiting for me to use them at some point, basically. So we have this, which this is a Smart Craft Value Multi in the color Lotus Blossom. I started a beanie out of this that I was actually going to donate and completely forgot that I started it, so I never finished it. But this is going in the WIP bin because I will finish it at some point and probably donate it. Here is another beanie that I started and kind of forgot about, and I believe this is a car in 1 pound. So this is going to go in here, and I'm kind of trying to place it nicely to where the yarn doesn't tangle and stuff. So next I have some squares that I cannot say what they are for because it's a present, and in case the person is watching, I don't want to say. But it is made out of Burnett blanket yarn. Alright, next I have a scarf in the works that is the Loops and Threads Impeccable Speckle in the color Rose. So honestly, most of these I don't have a good reason for why I stopped working on them. Probably just because I wanted to start something else and didn't go back to them. Next I have a checkered beanie that I started, and this is out of the Mainstays 100% acrylic in purple and in blue. So we do have a couple more things here that I want to add to my WIPs bin. So this you may have seen in my 24 hours of crocheting video. I started working on this fall hanging and really have not worked on it since, but I do have it to continue at some point. This was a tank top that I started. Will I ever continue it? I don't know. Some of these I really am not sure on if I will continue them or not. And finally, this is another tank top that I started, or almost like a bralette top that I started during the 24 hours of crocheting video, but I honestly think I'm going to just frog this whole thing and not put it in my WIPs bin because I don't think I'm ever going to come back to that, and if I just frog it, then I can use the yarn for something else. So that is kind of the plan. Right now I'm going to go through some of my yarns and just see if there's anything I want to add to any of these bins, and if I do, I will share with you what those are, and then I will give y'all a final overview of what my bins look like. Okay, so I do have a couple skeins of yarn to add to different bins. So I have 4 skeins of Red Heart Heat Wave, and these are all in the color Luggage. I got almost all of these, or I think all 4 of them, on clearance at Joann's. Yeah, they're all on clearance for $4.47, and I am going to be using them for a sweater at some point. But these are going to go in my bin for have never used them yet but want to soon type thing, because like I said, sweater is the plan, and if I'm going to make a sweater, this is the season for a sweater. So yes. Okay, and final thing I have to add to my bins is this red heart with love in the color lilac. I have ordered a couple more of these that I'm going to be using for a project, so this is going to go in my currently using for a project bin, even though I haven't started it yet. I'm like about to as soon as those other ones come in, so that's where this is gonna go. Okay y'all, so that is it for today's video. So let me give y'all a little overview of what everything looks like. Okay, so this is the whips bin, which is definitely not very organized, but it's okay. I don't really mind that, but the rest of them are a little bit better organized, I promise. So here's my bin for yarns that I have not tried before, but I'm going to soon. So here's my temperature blanket bin, which, like I mentioned earlier, obviously not every color is going to fit in here at the same time, but there will be a lot of times where I'm alternating the colors in and out of this bin. So these are just the ones that I'm not using a lot currently. And finally, we have my bin with my project yarns. So things that I have started and I'm going to use the yarn for, or things that I'm going to start like really soon, are in this bin. So thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing me organize some of the yarns I've gotten recently, as well as like project yarns and my current whips. If you guys did enjoy this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more videos from me, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and turn on the post notification bell. That way you know every single time I upload a brand new video. If you guys want to see more from me, you can check out more videos of mine, my blog, my Etsy shop, my podcast, all of my social medias, and my vlog channel. All of that is always included in the description box down below for you guys, as well as I will link a lot of these yarns that you saw in today's video in the description box as well for you guys if you are interested in checking those out. But with all of that, you guys, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I will see you on Mondays and Fridays on this channel, as well as on Wednesdays on my blog channel. Goodbye!